Good morning and welcome to Better Thyself segment of Dr. Lamba's Awakening Call. This is the Christmas season, and Christmas season and the New Year are the seasons of the gift giving and the gift taking. But what happens? Most of the gifts that we give to the people are just stored away, are useless, are not needed, and are either re-gifted or forgotten. The gifts have to be appropriate. We always agonize over the choice of the gifts for our dear and dear ones. They may be members of the family, or they may be friends, relations, business colleagues, and more often than not, as I said earlier, the recipients do not really need that gift, or they had that item already in the possession. They accept it. It's fine, thank you. And sometimes some add sotto I could do with another one of those, but I know it's a thought that counts. And some are very ungracious. They might say, why on earth did you buy this for me? The whole joy of giving gifts is just becoming sour, bitter. So, what should be done? Should the gifts not be given? They must be given. It gives a pleasure to the person who gives a gift and a pleasure to the person who receives it. It's like the quality of mercy, blesses both. And giving is a sort of establishing a relationship. But what we do is we give gifts without consideration. And then that's why we see that we ourselves simply recycle what somebody gifted us something last year, which is sitting in the cupboard, lying unused. Apart from the Christmas or the New Year, another time of gift giving is a marriage season. And believe me, all this can take a huge time and energy, and of course, money. So, what we have got to do is, especially in this period of long pandemic period of confinement and reflection, which has changed our lifestyles, to consciously declutter the home by reducing the number of objects that occupy considerable space. Houses becoming smaller in size. It's all the more difficult to store memorabilia and collectibles that tend to gather dust and some even lie forgotten for months and years. And I've seen in my own place that we have things which we have not used for years and still they are there and we don't want to throw it. As a matter of fact, one could view this decluttered drive as a way to make inroads into awareness path, to be able to distance yourself away from the worldly attachment to the which the objects form a very big part. But look here, I'm not talking about the decluttering. So what do we gift? Basically, I think that when we gift objects, they add to the clutter. Why not give experience? Now, experience giving can be two sorts. One is to enable them to have an experience which would be exclusive. Normally, what you do is, see, marriage takes place, and the people go to a registry, set up, and then they pay money. Why not say give them a gift of a travel to an exotic spot which will become a part of their experience and a lifetime experience. The concept of having setting up a registry in a shop is also fine because the bride or the groom register at a store with their wish list, and you can take up the item you can afford and pay for it, and it will reach them. But gifting an experience is much more important and much more valuable. People will buy a thing they need or they want at one time or the other, but it's very rare to buy an experience. And then, imagine why go all the way of buying a ticket and arranging for a stay, lodging, boarding, and all that expense for a trip to an exotic spot. You can buy them, say, a membership to a health club close to their home, to a spa, if they're health freaks, to a gymnasium, to a music class, to a club where they can enjoy. See, you buy 1 year's experience of club going to them. And then that becomes a part of their life. And this would come as a complete and very pleasant surprise. And it would do wonders. Give them a gift of visit to a wildlife sanctuary. The gift can be shared between different friends and it becomes affordable. But for the person who is receiving that gift, would be a lifetime experience to cherish again and again. And when they are in doldrums, when they are in blue moods, the memory of that gift, that exotic stay, the membership of the club would flash upon their mind the way daffodils flashed on the mind of William Wordsworth. Enrollment can be in the club, can be expensive, but there are cheap alternatives. Enroll them in a yoga class, in a meditation class, in a pottery making, baking, language workshop, subscription to a streaming service. They are not having Netflix. Give them a stream, Netflix, give them premium Amazon or Spotify, a restaurant dinner coupons, paid for heritage and nature walk, tickets to a concert, ticket to a performance or a play, and even why not a head massage, a massage parlor, or a visit to a farm, a weekend in the Vipassana center, tickets to a popular spectator sport, visit a bird sanctuary, a metro car, a picnic, a visit to a monument, or a place of worship. Imagination staggers at the opportunities that are there, but we let them go by. As a matter of fact, our whole thinking is materialistic. We believe that a gift should be something which is visible, which they can display, and then remember, know. Non-material gifts can be much more useful because they show care and they become a part of life's experience. And the variety of the experiences is one. And the second part now, this is the experiences which they can have and it becomes a part of their life. The second experience would be making them realize that your experience of life, why not prepare a scrapbook of your experiences and gift it to your friends? People have to realize that you are giving something different and something which further makes them move away from the humdrum life, makes them realize that life is not merely collecting collectibles, objects that needs to be dusted, placed properly, and things like that. What is our life? Let's be very clear. Ultimately, at the end of the day, all that matters are memories. Some people may go away, others would die. Objects tend to lose their value, sometimes literally, most of the time metaphorically. But memories stay, and memories are made of experience. I know gifting an experience is something exotic, and most of the people don't think of that. Ordinarily imagining that they are expensive, and but what I've shown you, experiences can vary. Going to a mall and then enjoying a street musician itself is an experience, and it doesn't cost much. As I said, giving them a massage ticket to a massage parlor, they can use it when they're tired, wearied from life, and it becomes a part of their memorable experience because whenever they are tired, whenever they are having some issue, they'll remember, wow, Mr. Madam so and so had given us that experience. What a wonderful it was. Why not go again and get it repeated? This sort of experience, as I said earlier, becomes a part of their life and the psyche. And then what happens? Once you gift an experience, the recipient would possibly awaken to the possibility that he or she should also do the same thing. And that is where the reality of the new experience would start because then it will be replicated many times. And a thing which is replicated always has a much more experience and value because the growth is exponential. And psychologically, the material gifts which you give, as I said earlier, are never wanted. Experiences are always desired. You give just a ticket to the cinema show to somebody and they'll treasure it. Give them a CD and that will not be treasured. It's the same thing. They are enjoying, rather giving a CD or DVD. They can enjoy it again and again, but no. That would be a sort of object. Enjoy it because they can buy it. But the thought of giving them a ticket to a premiere, to a gala dinner, to a concert is something different, and difference lends enchantment. So the question what arises to gift or not to give? Yes, definitely gift, but gift with discrimination, gift with a sense of acute, fine appreciation of life. Gift something which becomes a part of their experience, life, and thought forever. Gift something that makes them live the humdrum life. Life is very routine and humdrum. When you give an experience, it gives them a break, it gives them a pause, and that is what matters, making people realize that life is worth living, that there are finer things in life. Let's be very clear, most of us can always buy objects. What they really need And they want, but they don't do it, is the sense of beauty appreciation. The beauty can be of art, the beauty can be of dramatics, it can be music, it can be painting, it can be natural beauty. But when you give them an experience and to enjoy that beauty, that is giving a real gift. And that gift then becomes a gift of life. So, this Christmas season and the advent of the new year, let your gifts be the gift of experience, not of collectibles, not of objects, but living experiences that become a part of life, which they can never forget. And then that gift would be a real blessing, both to you and to them. And the end result, you'll be bettering yourself and you'll be bettering their lives. That is what is required. Thank you.